Hot Beat. Even if we make a firm resolve in our own hearts, sometimes the decision we make get shaken up by what other people say. And sometimes we start doubting ourselves and wonder if we're making the right decision. The moment you start to distrust and doubt yourself is the very moment that shakes up your whole life. We have to believe in ourselves no matter what other people say in order to have confidence for the rest of our lives. This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Saturday, November 21st was Young, Wild and Free by BAP. Hello guys, I'm Kevin, and because we're human, we all have moments where we feel shaken and start doubting ourselves and our decisions. But we need to have the confidence and assurances in ourselves in order to live the rest of our lives confidently and take on whatever challenges come our way. Let's spend today spending ourselves another fighting! And here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles and Hawaii. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, let's get into 기억의 주인, the owner of Memory by Yoon Jong-shin, and 비 오는 압구정, Raining 압구정 by Welcome abroad, a time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week. Bon Voyage! Now, this is a segment where we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us the stories of good old days. Today, we're going back to November 2011. And what were the biggest headlines of November 2011? Korean cultural assets named Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Now, Taekyeon, a bare-handed martial arts. Tightrope, a powerful performance in which a performer walks across the rope while singing and dancing. A fabric weaving method from the region of Hansan in the Korea. All these customs and cultural assets are named Intangible Cultural Heritages of Humanity by UNESCO on November 28th. Shutdown system instituted. Now, in response to the increasing number of teenage online game addicts, the shutdown system was implemented, preventing young adults under 16 from logging on into online game networks from midnight to 6 a.m. Alright guys, let's take a listen to popular song in November 2011, 그리워 그리워, I Miss You by Noel, and 서쪽 하늘, West Sky by Ulala Session. 그리워 그리워, I Miss You by Noel, and 서쪽 하늘, West Sky by Ulala Session. Now, continuing on with the Once Upon a Time, let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Lee Jae-jin gets into drunk driving incident. Once a member of the popular 90s idol group, Jack's Kiss, Lee Jae-jin gets into a minor accident after hitting the car in front of him in the parking lot. Investigation concluded that it was due to his drunk driving. His license was suspended for 100 days. E-Sense gets caught for smoking marijuana. A member of hip-hop duo Supreme Team, E-Sense gets arrested after it was revealed that he had smoked marijuana multiple times. This was just one of the many unfortunate and scandalous pieces of news within the entertainment industry that November. And that's it for today's entertainment news of November 2011. Here's Cry Cry by Tiara and Tomorrow by Tableau featured by Taeyang. Cry Cry by Tiara and Tomorrow by Tableau featured by Taeyang. We're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. Let's take a look at the music charts of November 2011. Number 7, Davichi's 안녕이라고 말하지마, Don't Say Goodbye. With their impressive vocals, the female Joe Davichi has released a stream of hit songs after debuting with the popular Even Though I Hate You, I Love You in 2008. There are other tracks like 8282, Love and War, and Times Please Stop were also widely popular, and this song is also known one of their top songs. Number 6, Orange Caramel's Shanghai Romance. With unique, colorful concepts after school's unique group, Orange Caramel released another song as part 2 of their Asia project called Shanghai Romance. The first song of this project was Bangkok City, and it was another hit because of its addictive melody and fun, lively performances. Number 5, 이승기's 연애시대, Love Time.
우리 연애할까? 나 오랫동안 솔로여서 연애가 서툴지 모르지.
Featuring singer Radi, this was a song from 이승기's 5th album and also featured a narration by actress Han Hyo-ju. Although the title track for this album was a song called We Are Friends, this song was also very popular. Here is number 4, 노을's 그리워 그리워, I Miss You. Four-member vocal group Noel comes after the 5-year-long hiatus after the member come back from fulfilling their military duties. This was yet another hit track coming after a string of popular ballads including Despite Holding On, Proposal, and It Was You. It Was All You. Number 3, Secret, 사랑은 Move, Love is Move. This was the title track for Secret's first full-length album, a dance track known for its addictive chorus and strong beats. The point dance move where you point your fingers was also widely followed and copied by fans all over the world. Number 2, Girls' Generation, 소녀시대's The Boys.
Bring the boys out, Girls' Generation, make you feel the heat. 전 세계가 너를 주목해. Bring the boys.
This song from their third album was released simultaneously in Korea, US, Europe, and South America. The Boys were also written and produced by Teddy Riley, widely known for being Michael Jackson's producer. Alright, now we will find out the top song of November 2011 after listening to Shanghai Romance by Orange Caramel and 사랑은 Move, Love is Move by Secret. Shanghai Romance by Orange Caramel and 사랑은 Move, Love is Moved by Secret. And you're listening to Once Upon a Time. Now, what was the top song of November 2011? It was Wonder Girls, Be My Baby. The title track from their second official album, it was also included the soundtrack of their US TV drama series Wonder Girls at the Apollo. It's a fun song with the sweet lyrics about confessing their feelings for someone, making a trademark Wonder Girls track. Now, the time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me again next week, guys. Here is Be My Baby by Wonder Girls. Be My Baby by Wonder Girls, which was the top song of November 2011. Here's two more songs for you guys to listen. Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People and Someone Like You by Adele. Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People and Someone Like You by Adele. Now, guys, it's time to wrap up part one of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half. This is going to be one last song from 이승기, 친구잖아, You're My Friend.
Baby bounce, bounce, baby bounce, bounce, baby bounce, 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 baby bounce, bounce, baby bounce.
Everybody listen to my voice and just follow the beat. Throw your hands in the air like you don't care and get ready to move your body like this, like that, like this, like that. Come on, like this, like that, like this, and like that. Ooh, feels so good tonight with full of flavor and music, music. You're welcome to my
Welcome back to the second hour of Upbeat. That was Mercy by Muse. And let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in a Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arion Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arion Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arion Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Helping Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now let's listen to Silver Lining by Dear Cloud and Nobody Knows by Standing Egg before coming back with the segment, Tell Me Something. In this segment, we get to talk about the set themes or topics each week. It's Tell Me Something. Now, this week's Tell Me Something topic is things I collect. Well, some people collect CDs or old records, and other people like to collect postcards from their travels. People collect old wine bottles as well, so let's hear about the things you like to collect. After listening to Favorite by Vovogint and Sanchez and Poppy by FT Island. All right, that was Favorite by Vovogint and Sanchez and The Puppy by FT Island. You're tuning in to Tell Me Something. This week's topic is things I collect, and let's read your messages. Kimina from Korea. I don't know if this really counts, but I've been collecting my youngest brother's drawings. I've been collecting my own drawings, poems, or books from my own childhood, and now it's extended to my younger brother as well. I have about 4 drawings up on my wall from my brother so far. I want to give it to him when he gets older. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I mean, you should draw or his face or something, or some things that you can remember and reminiscence later after a few years. And if his get older, and you can give him as a surprise present for him. That's sweet of you. That's nice. Almost Floor 21 from USA. I collect caps. Well, at least I've been trying to. What I really collect are Korean albums, posters, and collectibles from my favorite idols. But before, I used to be a person always behind the camera lens, and I collected memories, the photographs that I would catch with my camera. I still collect these photographs, but not as much as before. Yeah, everybody's just collecting every photos. I mean, that's good because that will last long. And you will think back to time when you get older, and you'll be thinking back time about the photos. Oh, yeah. I have a few photos when I was like a little baby. I really like to see them right now. Yunjoa from Korea. I love buying books because my whole family loves going to the bookstore together, so it spilled over to be my own hobby. I especially like buying books that were adapted from my favorite drama series or movies. Because of my own interests are buying books. I also like to give books as gifts to others. I mean, that is really great because you can actually recommend some books who likes likes to read, but they don't have any idea what to read. And so, yeah, recommend me some too. Here is Cha-Cha by Rainbow Black and Joker by Delshabed. That was Cha-Cha by Rainbow Black and Joker by Delshabed. Continuing on with Ijian from Korea. I love traveling, so I always buy magnets from my trips to put on my refrigerator. It's something. I always buy a souvenir no matter what. There are magnets that have pictures of the famous architecture or buildings from that country or city, or others that have cute drawings on them. I like collecting magnets because they are not too pricey or heavy to carry around. When my friends go on trips, I always ask them to buy me magnets. It's easy for them too. I want to buy one of every country in the world, but maybe I'm being a little too ambitious. No, you're not. That is a really great idea to remember and to have and to keep those souvenirs. That's a really great idea. Maybe if I go overseas, if I try to visit a new country, then I'll definitely try this one. Buying a magnet souvenir. Miura from Japan. I've been collecting every note or letter I've gotten from my friends since I was young. I organize them by year and put them into Ziploc bags and have been keeping them safe. If you're not international about collecting and saving all of these things, they easily just become trash that you throw away. But they are all very precious memories. Sometimes I think that these handwritten notes or letters are even more precious than any photographs. Oh, and I even collect the little notes that my mom leaves me, like I made you breakfast, eat it before you leave. I think it's, when I get older, these little memories from my mom will become that much more precious and give me strength. Of course, I also, my mom, she wrote me a letter when I was in high school. I still have that in my box of treasures. Little box of treasures of mine. Chae-Young from Korea. I've been collecting all of the phones I've used in the past. Some of them I used for 4 to 5 years, so I get attracted to them. It seems like such a waste to throw them away. And who knows, they could become really valuable later on. Sometimes I take them out to look at when I'm bored. You can really see how much technology has improved when you look at older phone models. But it wouldn't be, because these days they collect to a few companies. There are a lot of companies who likes to collect old phones. And if you sell them, they give you like decent price. They put you on the decent price with the phone, so you may, but it's your memory, so yeah, that's totally fine. Kato 10 from Japan. I really like dolls, so I collect them. My mom did a good job of keeping a lot of my old dolls from my childhood really clean, so I still have a lot of them. I have such good memories with them. I have a huge variety of them, like bears, dogs, cats, crocodile, seals, famous cartoon characters. If I put them all in online, my room looks so full and crowded. I keep them in a box for now, but sometimes when it's nice outside, I take them out so they can get some fresh air. Eventually want to give them to my children after I get married. I don't know if they'd actually like them, though. But depends. But children loves toys and like dolls, so yeah, they probably like it. But these days, I was surprised with like a lot of babies playing around the smartphone and they play games, and they are really better handling the smartphone than us. So I was really surprised with that. We'll be listening to 인형 Like a Doll by Boys Republic, 소년공화국, and 어깨 빌려줘 Lend Me Your Shoulder by New East, featured by 개범주. 인형 Like a Doll by Boys Republic by 소년공화국, and 어깨 빌려줘 Lend Me Your Shoulder by New East, featured by 개범주. This week's topic is things I collect, and let's read some of the messages. Soisu from Korea. Movie theaters always have those one-page movie pamphlets that advertise the movie playing the theater. I collect those. I collect the pamphlets of the movies that I watch and also keep the ones that I haven't watched. Later on, I reference those pamphlets so I can download them and watch them at home. In the beginning, I only brought home 1 or 2 of them, but it became really fun, so I started collecting all of them. I feel like I have my own movie database. It's really fun. Oh, that's really interesting, because if you like to watch movies and if you forget about the movies that you like to watch, that's a really good idea to get yourself back on the track and start to find some movies. If you're having time for yourself at home alone, then yeah, that's a really great idea. Miyabi from Japan. I collect wristwatches. None of them are the expensive at all. There are some I bought at the vintage market while traveling, and also have some passed down from my parents. I asked my friends to give me their watches that they don't use or plan on throwing away. Time is really important to everyone, but many of us forget that time is so important. It helps me to remember how significant and precious time is when I collect these watches. And I don't know anyone else who collects wristwatches like I do, so I also like being unique in that way. Oh, yeah, I mean, time is really important, I know, but collecting watches, I heard of that before, but isn't it like, since you said it's not all expensive, but some watches, isn't it like, expensive? I don't know. Haruna from Japan. When I travel, I also collect my plane tickets and the receipts from all my purchases. from my trips. It's really cool to see receipts written in the different language. And I also like collecting them because it helps me remember what I did on those trips. It's easy to leave photographs, but I like collecting admission tickets from visiting places or even taking a slip paper from my hotel room and gluing it to my diary. It doesn't seem like a big deal when I do it, but as time passes, they become really great memories and you'll get happier just by looking at back at them and remembering. That is correct, because I also collect passports that I used, and when I see the stamps that I've been to, good old times, huh? Good old memories. Here is 나하고 놀자, Play With Me by CrossGene and Tickle by Love Us. 나하고 놀자, Play With Me by CrossGene and Tickle by Love Us. Now, this week's topic was things I collect. I collect passports and CDs. And I used to collect one of those stamps that's been very old, but I don't know where did I put that. Maybe I should have it, but I don't know. But it's like you guys said, it's all good memories. If the 10 years passes and you think back by looking at those collections, I think it's really great collection for all of you out there. So please try to, get all the special items. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive at all. Just get something cheap that you can remember. Anything that's, any item that's suitable for you to keep, then go for it. And next week's topic is things I do before doing something. For example, if you have a habit of looking through the text messages on your phone before you go to bed, or maybe you always have to go to the bathroom right before taking a test, or sometimes you forget things really easily that you have to check if you have everything in your purse or bag before you leave the house. Things I do before doing something. So share with us by leaving us your messages with Tell Me Something on the message board, and we'll be waiting for your messages. Here's one song from IU, 제재. Alright guys, it's time to close out today with the one last song from Jang Jae-in, 비밀낙원, Secret Paradise, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys! 안녕!